Hi, I am William LaRose, your transformational life coach. I help people turn their dreams into reality so they can live a life filled with purpose, joy, and fulfillment. In the last episode, we talked about the comfort zone, the quiet trap that slowly steals our potential. Today, let us talk about breaking free, how real change actually happens. Transformation doesn't happen by chance. It begins with a decision. Real change starts the moment you choose to do something different, even if it is small. It is not about waiting for the perfect day. It is about saying, I am ready, and then taking the step toward what you have decided to achieve. And then doing it again tomorrow and then again the next day. We often want results fast. We want to wake up healthy, energized, joyful, and focused. But lasting transformation works more like learning to ride a bike. You don't get it right the first time. You practice a little every day. At first, it feels hard. But if you practice just a little every day, something amazing happens. What once felt hard becomes natural. That is the power of building habits. That is the secret. Transformation flows through the habits we build and maintain. Each baby step becomes a brick. Over time, your habits create the foundation that holds your new life. Just like a river carves its course by flowing in the same direction every day, your habits shape the landscape of your life. If you want to change your results, change your habits, because habits shapes who you become. Change is like sharpening a knife. One swipe isn't enough. But if you keep going, little by little, the dull blade becomes sharp and useful. Every small effort, like signing up at a gym, eating healthy, or choosing positive thoughts, makes a difference. You might not see results right away, but over time, you'll be able to witness an impressive transformation. That is why it is so important to keep going, even when it feels slow. Every small step is a sign that you haven't given up on yourself. Even on hard days, showing up means you are still in the fight. You are still choosing growth. And those small choices stack up over time becomes real change. Just like the knife becomes sharp, your life becomes stronger, clearer, more focused with every effort you make. Consistency is a vote for the future you. Every day you choose actions over excuses. You cast a vote for the person you are becoming. Your dreams are valid, but habits are what carry them to the finish line. Persistence is what separates the dreamers from the doers. Anyone can start when they are inspired. But staying in the game when you are tired or discouraged, that is when growth happens. Imagine trying to light a fire by rubbing two metals together. If you rub hard for a few seconds, then stop and try again hours later, the metal cools down and you lose all the heat you had built. But if you keep going, slowly, steadily, without quitting, the heat builds. Then suddenly a spark, then a flame. That is the power of persistence. Persistence is the habit of showing up again and again. So don't despise small beginnings. Pick one simple step today, write it down, and make it part of your daily routine. Stick to it even when it is hard. Keep showing up. And when your habits match the kind of life you want, your transformation becomes unstoppable. Look at what it takes to learn a new dance. At first, the moves feel awkward and out of sync. But the more you practice, the more natural it becomes. Soon your steps turn into rhythm, and rhythm becomes flow. At Dress for Wellness CBO, we don't just talk about change. We walk it with you. We guide you step by step in building habits that support real transformation. Visit us in Nakuru or Narok, Kenya. You don't have to fix everything overnight. Just start small, stay consistent, and trust the process. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this message with someone who needs it. Until next time, stay consistent, stay brave, and keep showing up for the life you were meant to live.